Hi, my name is Scott Hazelwood, and I will be your son or daughter's math teacher this year. Please feel free to contact me at any time using the information that is on the screen. My classroom will use the flipped class model, where students will get their content at home and do the homework at school. There are several reasons why I've chosen this model, and we'll share 3 of the most important ones with you. Number 1, I can help all students where they need it. In a traditional lecture style of classroom, I do not have time to answer every question from every student, but in the flipped class, I can help each group of students or specific students much more frequently. I can easily interact with every student every day instead of just a few students during a lecture. Number 2, all too often in math, when students work on textbook problems at home, they can get stuck, become frustrated, and give up for the night. With flipped class, students will have a video lesson that goes along with a note packet they've received in class. Students can add their own questions to the packet and bring those to class the next day. This gives them the opportunity to ask other students and me for clarification or help. Number 3, our students are really busy, and they all learn at different paces. With lecture style, if students miss the lesson, then the burden is on the student to find the time to get that particular lesson. In a lecture, students who got it were ready for me to move on. Students who did not get it had tons of questions. Someone was always left out and therefore not engaged in the lesson. With video content, students will never miss another lesson. If they're gone from class for any reason, the lesson will be there when they're ready. With the video content, if students learn fast and get it the first time, it's not a problem. But for those that need a little more time, they can pause and rewind at any point. During class, I do not often sit down. I'm busy going from group to group answering questions, sometimes working problems for the whole class, sometimes guiding students in their thinking without answering a specific question. I frequently help students help each other. It is often said that if you really want to know how to do something, then teach it. When the students start helping each other, they can say things just right in a way the teacher just cannot do. They understand each other, and the benefits are tremendous. For the flipped class model to be most beneficial, here are some tips that can really help make the transition easier. Students have to do the homework, which is about 30 minutes each night. They need to be sure and get the content, or class can be very difficult. Remember, students are not required to be experts after viewing the content, but need to be familiar with what they are learning. Students should fill in the note packet as they are getting the lesson content. And as they are getting the content, any questions that are not answered or that come up should be noted in the margins of the notes. Circle those questions or highlight them or something so that they can be addressed the next day in class. Students need to participate in class in a positive way. They cannot just sit and stare. There are other students and myself who are willing to help. A really cool way to participate for those that can be nervous about speaking up in class is by using the back channel. A back channel is where students can ask questions using Twitter, Edmodo, 84- or Today's Meet. You can Google all of these, but your students will be taught how to use them. Students do not need to spend all night chasing down video for the things they do not understand. 30 minutes should be more than enough time for homework, unless it's test time. Those items which are difficult need to be addressed in class the next day, or in the back channel. Remember, students are not required to be an expert at first exposure to new material. I am really looking forward to the amazing things that will happen in class this year. Please contact me with any questions that you may have.